feelings too.
Now this is one that is very interesting because I looked at it pictures of this guy and I liked it, but originally I wasn't gonna go in on it because it doesn't really fit my collection. It's not a Japanese super robot that can transform. It's not a beast former and it's not a triple changer. However, there is a very persuasive ridiculous badger, so to speak, in the Shosi Store Discord that you should totally join if you like to discuss transforming toys and stuff like that. Our community is it's growing. We have a lot of people. We have discussions all the time talking about Transformers and transforming toys and toys in general, because there's an area for Gundam It, which is for the Gundam collectors. There's even an area for Warhammer 40k. If I remember, I'll put the link to that Discord down below. So the ridiculous badger convinced me to get this guy because it was, after all, a convention exclusive. Fans Hobby Bossman. Let me just throw that to the side. This box, well, it's way smaller than I thought it was gonna be. So I imagine this guy comes in car mode. Maybe the bot is that small. I don't know. We're gonna find out. The collaboration between the Chosen Prime and Fans Hobby. The box looks really cool. Another reason I went for this guy, besides him looking so fucking cool, I actually love Fans Hobby. They're one of my favorite companies. They make really fun things. Yeah, I was right. It comes in car mode. So let me lower the camera a little bit so we can see this guy in all his glory. Let's see. Car engine can be detached to become a weapon. Junior driver. Junior driver included. Cockpit for junior driver. That's so, like, just call it a power driver. It's fine. Open chest cover for checking power indicator. That's fine. Let's see. We have the bio card, which you guys know I am a huge fan of. The card stock could be better, but I like it. That one's going to the collection so I can add it later to my binder. And the instructions. Let's get this guy. Let's get all these things first, and then we'll check the little car out. There we go. We have here, these are additional guns, it looks like. That's okay. I don't have fingernails, so I can't open this. Are these additional guns? Looks like it. They are. How the hell am I supposed to take that out of there? Let's see if I can find the thing among all my things down here. Excuse me. I'm gonna take one of these small little scissors, because that looks like it's wedged in there. There we go. That's a very small gun. Is that for the junior driver? I doubt it, but that is a very, very, very small gun. I hope he can, like, put it somewhere else, not just his hands. Okay, let's put that to the side. Let's see what else we have here. We have the car engine that turns into a gun. This looks pretty nifty, and I like how this hooks up to the car. That's pretty cool. We have, spoiler alert, it's the spoiler. And I know that's lame, but I don't care. And we have here the little piece that goes for the head of the... Okay, so let me explain it first. Here's the power driver. Obviously, these guns don't fit on him. They're bigger than he is. And when he turns into its head mode, you actually have to put this thing on him to finish the look. Which is fine because it actually is supposed to have storage in the car mode. Let me get this out of here. There we go. You can actually just peg this in here to give it a look. It looks decent. You can put like a longer one if you want. Let's put all these to the side for a bit, and let's get that little car out of there. Now, even though this guy doesn't really fit my aesthetic or my collection, I really wanted him. I wanted a car. Like, I barely have any cars in my collection. I said, you know what? Why not try for one? Besides, it's Fans Hobby, and Fans Hobby, they know what they're doing. They make really good things. Like, they're gonna release some jets that combine into an even bigger jet, and I don't know, man. Like, I think I'm going in on them because they look good. He rolls really well. Are these rubber? They are rubber tires. The underside looks interesting, and it's funny because it's like he weighs more out of the box than inside the box. And the headlights, that is cool. They give you like all that playability, but that's why, you know, they're Fans Hobby as opposed as Fans Toys. Fans Toys doesn't really do like gimmicks like that often. They do, but not as often. And the spoilers go here, and I hope this actually like holds in, doesn't just like fall off. He rolls really well, and if I'm not mistaken, you're able to put these up here if you want storage for the missiles, right? I think I saw that somewhere. Yeah, it's in the picture. There we go. And another one. I don't know how well these are gonna hold on here, but it's a thing. It's a thing we can do. So that's lovely. And last but not least, you can like put this up here. Like, this is gonna clip somewhere, right? This is gonna clip somewhere. Just gonna... Hey, does it drag? It drags a bit. That's a bit shameful. It does drag a bit on the bottom. And now it drags a little bit less, but that's fine. And we're supposed to be able to open this up and move this out of the way. We can put this guy down here, right, to split his legs. There we go. And he goes in there. Let's put the Z arms forward. All right. Can you sit down? Maybe if we bend your knees. Not if we break your knees, if we bend your knees. We're not the mafia, not yet. There we go. So he's there. He's sitting there. There you go. With the panel there. And I know that this thing is supposed to have a place to store inside there. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we find where that is. Okay, so there are places to store the guns. That's really cool in bot mode. I know these are... Now, do these peg anywhere in car mode? That's the question as well. Let's see. That's just a full transformation. I want to know if there are places I can store. Okay, so oh, so there are places to store the guns. That's cool. Oh, the gun stores down there as well. I thought it stored inside the car. It does not. Well, that's good to know, because that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go these things, bend them back down again, bend them back down again, close this off, leave the little power driver in there, and apparently the store, I see what you're doing. So gone upwards, I imagine. There we go. This way. Oh, that went flying. And you know what? I'm gonna take these off because like the tolerances are not that good on that. But I gotta find out how the hell I'm going to. Okay, no, that can't be right. That can't be right. So you're just messing with these small pieces, because that's another thing I usually don't collect. This thing is masterpiece scale, but it's really small. I usually don't deal with small things. Okay, so according to this goes with the gun upwards. It's supposed to go in there like this, if you say so. All right, you're the boss. Gun upwards. Are you supposed to like peg both of them in? That's my question. Because like the idea is there, it's just the execution is not the best one. It does hold decently. The instructions fell. It does hold decently. It's just almost like an engine block. Almost like an engine block. What if I do this? Because it looks like you can just slide them in. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just slide them in. Slide them in. Slide them in. It's a little bit too high. Let's see. Just slide them in. Slide them in. And then this one. Seems like the clearances are fine. See if I can do it with this one as well. Just slide them in. Issue is when you have one, the other one it's gonna be harder. Just slide them in. Slide them in. Let's see. Because there's this slit here. That's why I'm just trying to slide it in there. Just trying to slide it in there. Almost. It's a very snug fit. I'm guessing that's right. Does it drag? It does not. That's good. And I know this one is supposed to go here. To what side though? Am I gonna have to get the instructions again? Probably. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, that's what it is. There we go. No, almost. I almost got it. All right, my dude. You want to fight me? That's fine. That's why I have instructions. Doesn't really show you how it's supposed to go. That's great. You guys understand that? Just drop it in there. As you guys know me, storage is important. Shows it almost like that, but like, you know what? I'm gonna take these off and I'm gonna work with this first. Because the way it showed it, I almost showed it like this, but that's not holding there at all. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now it's in there. That's how you do it. Now it's actually in there. Good. Good. But the way you have these guns in there, that's not my favorite. It's really not. A good idea. It's just the execution could have been better. One just goes in there fine. I might just keep that one. To be quite honest, just store this away, because I'm honestly not gonna display him with these. One fell back there, and there's nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. That is gone forever, actually. So yeah, it's a shame, but you know, it is what it is. Then the other one, yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep the other one and store it away. So I wanna. There we go. It actually now tapped really well. There we go. This is fine. Hey, it actually goes up when you lower it. That's cute. That's how it should be done. Fans toys, like, take a fucking hint. Jesus Christ. Alright, that taps in there. Fine. Alright. Yeah, that's perfect. I like it. I have to sit down and actually transform this guy. And I know I said I was not gonna peg these in here, but man, I can't help myself sometimes. I really can't. So I want to give him the full look. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that weird blue cop car thing. That makes no sense, but I love it. And I can't wait to transform it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. As far as impressions go, I like him. He's cute. He's cute and he's kind of fun, I'll be honest. And I like that he rolls well. Don't pay $250 for this guy. I have yet to sit down and play with him, obviously, because you just saw me opening it. But camera fucking died. But I've seen the scalper prices on eBay, and you know, it's okay to miss out on things once in a while. I'm happy I didn't miss out on this guy. He's pretty cool. But don't spend... Look, you can actually see the guy in there. Oh, hey. Don't spend... Oh, look, you can move the visors. That's cool. That's really cool. So yeah, don't spend $250 for this guy. He is... I don't think he's worth $250. What I paid for him, $100. Yeah, that's totally worth it. $100 with shipping, because he was actually $90. But $200, hell no. $250 that I've seen it being sold for $250. Nah, dude, don't do that to yourself. It's fine. But I like it. Apparently there are other, because he's like supposed to be called like a Turbo Master, because they have like this thing. I hope they make the other ones, because I don't know, man. It's kind of cute. And again, like, Fans Hobby, man. Like, I really like Fans Hobby and all the shit they do. Thank you for joining me.